much bigger threat to the men in blue. That's him! Kill the bastard with the video camera! Get him!
Hey guys, Rogue Nation here with you. Had to do one more video tonight. A subscriber sent me this. Sent me a couple links. We're going to go through and we're going to watch them. This is terrible. It's abuse. And it's taking place from some older kids on to some, like, some younger kids at this group home. And I believe it's Norman, Oklahoma. And through the video you'll get the company name and everything. Now this lady happens upon these guys and sees what's going on. And I'm going to stop the video here and there because I want to point out some stuff. One is the indifference and the attitudes of the staff members when being confronted with this information. It's really disgusting. So, without further ado, let's get into the video, guys. And these videos are on Facebook. I don't know how to download them per se, so we're just gonna watch them on here. And guys, if you haven't already, if you're on Facebook, remember to follow me at Majorly Awesome. It would really help me out. I'm about halfway to my 5,000 followers that I need, so please, if you can, follow me on Facebook. Alright, guys.
I don't know what's going on. My boy too. I'll be sharing my friends.
Are you okay?
I'm father, and I can't just.
Are you sure, baby?
Get beat up.
Are you hurting somewhere? You having some? Are you hurting somewhere? It's okay. You can talk to me if you need to, baby. It's okay. Because it's not. It's not.
Yeah, there is people at the group.
They're doing all that to you.
Yeah.
So are it seems like you're saying he's doing this?
No, he's
not him.
There's just a certain staff that's doing this.
There are these, and so these bruises came from the staff. Can I see, love?
Yeah, well, that's not cool, man. You can't.
What's your name, baby? Joseph. And you're at the group home right now.
Man. It's not cool.
Are you okay? Are you being hurt at the group home too?
I don't know what you did or if you did anything, but there's no excuse to put your hands on anybody.
DHS over there? Yeah, because that's not okay.
I know, but these are.
This
is okay.
See that other staff member, if you go back and you rewind it just a little bit. Let's go back and rewind it here. Just a little bit. And you'll see this guy walking behind them, smiling and laughing like he thinks it's a joke. See, there he goes right there. Let's go a little bit further back. And just watch his actions.
So these bruises came from the staff. Can I see, love?
Yeah, well, that's not cool, man. You can't.
What's your name, baby? Joseph. And you're at the group home right now.
Man. It's not cool.
Are you okay? Are you being hurt at the group home too?
I don't know what you did or if you did anything, but there's no excuse to put your hands on anybody.
DHS over there? Yeah, because that's not okay.
I know, but these are. This is okay, but we're doing the best we can.
Yeah, and I totally understand that y'all are understaffed, underpaid, but it's compassion that these babies need. These babies need compassion. They need a hug.
I work with them all day. It's just.
He said he was gonna do what, baby?
He said,
I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I'm not gonna speak to you.
We're not gonna try to fight you, baby. But what's going on is not okay, my love.
Okay,
that's not okay, baby. We don't.
I used to be like you too.
Okay, so where's the DHS worker at? Let's speak to them.
He's in the plaid shirt.
In the plaid shirt. Okay, let's go speak to him. Come on. And if you feel unsafe, you can stay right here with us, and we'll speak to your caseworker. Because that's just not okay. I don't know why, young man. I don't know why you feel so hateful. I don't know why you feel that, but I'm sorry, baby. Whatever's going on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. Because people don't, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's going to be all right. Let's talk to your worker. Let's see what's going on.
He's right there with those others.
Let's see what's going on. And if they say you're snitching or whatever that, I mean, yeah, just ignore them. They definitely shouldn't be putting their hands on you. Come here, Ari, stay with Dada. You can come right here. Yeah, stay with me. That's okay. And babe, if we have to, we'll call the police. If that's what we need to do. Hello. They said that you're his worker, his DHS.
Andrew. Hey, Andrew Blanc. Sure? Yeah. What's going on?
Hello, how are you?
Oh, nothing.
Listen, let me just speak to you for a second.
Sure.
These guys are at the park being pummeled. They're being beat up.
By him.
He's very upset.
Begging in tears.
He's begging for them to leave him alone. We are advocating for him. We don't know him, but we're not going to let it go down. This one right here said he's being beat up, and we saw him actually getting stabbed with a stick by the guy in the purple over here.
He said in the light green.
Oh, it wasn't a stick that he was being stabbed with. It was this butter knife that dude has in his hand right now. He's going to give the butter knife to the DHS worker. But that's what the kid was being stabbed with. Not a stick, but a butter knife. I guess the kid took from the group home.
Yeah.
So, what's the situation? What's going on?
We're just at the park and they're all little instigators.
I mean, these are children, though. At the end of the day, so your level of compassion got to be a little higher.
I'm very compassionate.
It don't seem like it, baby. And I'm not here to be.
You hear the staff member there, the one that was laughing and smirking earlier, saying they're just a bunch of instigators. I got money on it that staff member, who's just a young punk himself, that he eggs these guys on to do this stuff. I'm betting you dollars to donuts.
Be rude. And I understand, but maybe McDonald's, maybe Taco Bell, maybe Homeland, maybe not with kids. I don't want to argue with it. I don't want to argue with him about it, but
We have a conversation.
Back over there, man.
yeah, no, don't talk to me like that. I'm gonna let you know,
We're
like,
having a conversation.
don't talk to me like that. I'm gonna be real with you, but I'm never gonna disrespect you, sir. You don't want that, baby.
You're both talking.
You don't want that.
We're
done talking to you. We're done talking to you. Back up, please.
I'll show up Hero Fest. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a mosquito on Daddy, so I hate.
Are you with them too? You're the therapist? Okay. Well, maybe he might need to talk to somebody. He said that they're.
I've been talking to him all morning.
Yeah, and I don't know the situation, but I just see children and violence, and it's like, I just want to.
And look, the therapist is just there chilling. She was just there chilling with the caseworker, the DHS, which I'm not sure if that's the correct letters for what the guy does. I don't think he's with the Department of Homeland Security, but Department of Human Services maybe. CPS, whatever. I'm not sure, but look, they're just sitting there around chilling. They're over off to the side while this kid and this other kid's over there beating and butter knife stabbing other kids.
To love on them. That's it. If I can help in any way, I mean,
Children and
volunteer,
violence don't go
whatever the
together.
case may be. I would.
Sorry, I'm not violent. The mosquito's on your finger. Get out! Get out! Shoot, mosquito! Shoot! Get off of the camera! Get off!
Ari, that's enough.
He's got stabs all over him. I'm sure this is just a one-time thing.
What happens when
This guy is stealing my package from a car, and this guy took my
Alright, so from that one, we're going to go to the next one. And the other ones aren't as long. Let me pull the link up here. Okay, guys, on this one, it gets a little bit loud because they yell and they're holding the camera. But this is the start of the interaction. I don't know if you can see my mouse on the screen, but in the middle of the screen, there's that second green pole on the left. Yellow, you can see like a yellow shirt and then the black shirt next to it. That's the fight going on right there. Can't really see it. She doesn't zoom in. She moves over quickly. Her and her husband move towards that direction to break it up. So this is actually like the start of it, but they don't get a good view of it.
What are you doing, dude? Are
Why
you?
y'all beating up on him?
They are literal. No, Rowdy, come here.
Why y'all beating up on him?
What program is this? They've been beating these kids up for the whole time we've been here.
We're not allowed to put our hands on this.
Okay, what group is this?
This is the group. We're not allowed
What
to
group
put our
is
hands.
this?
We're all together. We
I know, but what group is this? What organization is
right
this?
here. Okay, CYC. I'm not.
This-
These kids are being beat up.
We're not allowed to put our hands on these.
Call
kids.
the cops or
you guys-
something.
Call
This
the cops.
what
Yeah,
this
that's messed up,
this
man.
one is being beat up,
That's embarrassing.
and that one is being beat up.
We, like I said, y'all we're
Don't
not
come
allowed to
near
put our
me.
hands on y'all.
Why are you giving me this? No, this is my information.
I don't know why it keeps popping up like that. Alright, here's the third one coming in. For some reason, when it pops up, the volume's down, so I'll try to pause it and put the volume up before it begins. And I think this one is at the end when she's talking with the DHS worker. So we can hear cops explaining now about the situation.
That, so I'm a child welfare specialist.
Right.
I've got some kiddos who are on my caseload. My job is to come out and spend time with them, see how they're doing. Sometimes some of our clients in the foster care system are
Right.
in group homes, and this particular one that I've been working with is it's supposed to be a therapeutic home for kiddos with some behavior.
Hey, Mom, that looks so
Yeah.
fun.
Things like that, and that is a challenge. Now that surprised me because normally we don't. Kids will push each other around, but they don't.
But he's got like butter knives and stuff like this out here.
That was something that surprised
Are there
me.
restrictions? Are there, hey, well, if you're going to act this way, we can't bring you out anymore. You do it a certain amount of times, you're done coming out.
Yeah.
Are we splitting these kids up? Because this none of our business. At the same time, how do I sleep at night when I see this going on? And then I come to you, you're the worker, and I say, hey, what's going to be done for these kids?
So in general,
Like when you guys leave this park, are they going to be in more danger? That's what I'm wondering. I know what your job is. I know what you're supposed to do. But how often are you out of control when it comes to them being in safety when it, you know what I mean? Like I'm not blaming any of this on you. I think that the other guy feels like I'm very much saying, hey, this is your fault. I understand you guys are underpaid, understaffed, limited this and that, and I totally get that. What happens, just to my just so I know, what happens when they leave this park and they go back to their group home? What happens? Are they left to just, get at each other? Are there punishments? Are there talking tos? Are there restrictions? What happens?
Well, so again, I can't give too many specifics because there's confidentiality issues, right? All these children preserve confidentiality. We do.
Right.
We got to
By
go
the way,
once.
out of curiosity, are we recording?
Hmm?
Are we recording on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I will explain this though. We have several different levels of facilities that are DHS partners. The highest. Later, Kristen, you take it easy. So the
Nothing
highest
he's
level of care
saying
we
is
have is what's
answering
called a
her
level E
question.
facility. And level E facility is where you have like lots of extra staff who are normally there.
Yeah.
Normally, how this works is you've got different things on there. Now,
Are you afraid?
hey, I will
Yes.
ask though that we
He said he was
not
afraid.
record our clients directly though, because
I mean, I'm public property, and honestly, it needs to be recorded. These kids are scared, so if something happens to them, there needs to be some kind of proof. I have nothing against you, my love. Nothing against you.
Yeah.
But
This is my
when
friend from middle school.
I know, but when it comes to these kids and the way that they feel and what's going on, these kids are the left behind. I'm from foster care. These kids are the left behind.
That kid standing by the tree, that's the little punk that was beating on
Don't
the
nobody
other
give a
kid.
shit. Somebody needs to see this. Somebody needs to see that this is going on and that this is the way that this is what they're allotted. And it's not your fault. It's not his fault. It's not their fault. It's not your staff's fault. But this is wrong.
well, I'll tell you what. This is something actually. This is part of a broader conversation. So this is interesting. So in 2012, when we were in high school, there was a massive lawsuit that went through the state. That lawsuit ended up what's called a painful claim, and that changed a bunch of things. A lot of things for the better. But one of the changes that did occur is that we don't have state ran and operated congregate care facilities.
Right.
The lawsuit at the time, the litigants felt that part of the issue was that those facilities ran directly by state staff were not adequate. Which, I mean, I wasn't working there at the time, but I mean, hey, I love Oklahoma, but I know our state. Let's be real. They might not have been. However, the current situation is also complicated. Because what happens is you have private third-party contractors who will get state contracts to run these facilities. Now, when there is concern of abuse and neglect, one of my jobs, and I've done this at facilities, I come out multiple times a month to check on my clients. And when that happens, we call in what's called client advocacy to do individual investigations that are independent. They try their best to see if there's anything going on, to try to make sure, for example, that staff aren't hurting our kids. When clients hurt each other, I will be clear. I, as a worker, I'm not allowed to physically intervene.
Yeah, that's what they were saying too.
Now, as direct care staff,
you guys want to go run in it a little bit?
I'll be totally clear.
Go ahead.
I don't know how their policies are outside of their facility.
Right.
But most contractors inside a facility, if kids are a danger to themselves or others.
Howdy. Thanks, fella. Miss.
That cut off there like that. I guess it was the end of the video, but I mean, I'm sure we can all realize, what's right and what's wrong, and regardless if there's policy or not policy, if you're working at one of these children facilities and you see one kid pummeling another kid or stabbing him with a butter knife, you need to intervene, right? It's pretty simple. It doesn't take rocket science here. We don't need a legislature to pass a law saying that you have the right to intervene. It's just ridiculous. and the fact again that this worker, the therapist, the other workers were just so nonchalant about the whole situation. Like, no big deal. Oh man, he had a butter knife. He was stabbing the guy. Oh wow, that's messed up. But nonchalant. Like this kind of stuff goes on all the time there. They definitely need to be, I think, looked into. Had somebody go by and look into him, because the one kid was saying that one of the staff members restrains him. He's got some bruising on his arm. So it's possible that there is a staff member that's doing that there. Of course, then again, the kid could, fell off his bunk and was lying. You never know. But, at least look into it, the allegations of that. The company name was the OKCYC, I believe, was the name of that. So if you guys get a chance and you want to redress, it is, I believe, let me see, we'll go here, and I know the name was in the comments here for this young lady. We won't turn the sound on, so. Okay, it's the Oklahoma Commission on Children and Youth. It's the OKCYC. So, yeah, if you guys feel like, letting these folks know that, it's just unacceptable. But I wanted to get this story out. I had just received it myself, and you know how quickly stuff can disappear off the internet, so I wanted to make sure that everybody knew about this abuse at the group home that wasn't per se being perpetrated by the staff, but by members, older kids on younger kids. And then again, this kid said that the staff restrains him sometime, which, again, third party contractors, I hear a lot of the same stories as far as that go, because they're all about, squeezing the last dime out. So they're always understaffed, right? They're always understaffed. And, just trying to squeeze whatever they can profit out of, the system. Meanwhile, these kids are suffering. It's just terrible. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. And please, guys, if you're on Facebook, please follow Majorly Awesome. Okay, I really could use the help. I need to get about 2,300 more followers on there to make my 5,000. So if you guys could follow me, that would be excellent. I'd appreciate it very much. And we'll see you on the next one.